In a Formula One, in an F1 car, neither of us gets off the grid. By actual standards, we both suck. Don't get me wrong, but we suck the same, which is good, right?
For actors.
Hi guys, first of all, congratulations on this amazing series. I was prompted to watch only 3 episodes. I finished it in one sitting. It's really great. I really enjoy it. First off, I want to ask like a really silly and simple question, but what was your relationship with motorsports before and after filming the series?
You know how to answer it?
Do I know how to?
Answer it, yeah.
I mean, I was a big fan of Formula One before. Because of the, it started with the Drive to Survive series. I was in lockdown in a hotel in Latvia in 2020, and a friend of mine was like, dude, watch this series. And I think I nailed through, I don't know how many seasons were on at the time, maybe 2 or 3, and I just like smashed through all of them. And then I was like, cool, now I'm into Formula One. And I actually worked for McLaren in 2021 and 2022 by just massive coincidence, doing like some hosting stuff. And then was supposed to work for them again in last year, but obviously we were filming, so I had to call them and say I can't come, but I can't tell you why. And now, it's not really changed, I still watch it. We got to go to Interlagos this weekend, which was unbelievable, and I'll keep watching it, especially if people start challenging Max.
To me, it was kind of similar. It was also through Drive to Survive, but I started Drive to Survive when I got casted to do Ferrari, the movie. So I knew a few things about Formula One, so I wanted to understand more about the sport, and Drive to Survive is a really catchy, really interesting show, I'd say, because it's real. So it's and then it really, like, of course, and then learning about Formula One history, not only recent years, but the whole thing, since the movie was set in 1957. So it really got me into Formula One. And when I was there shooting Ferrari, that's when I heard I got the part to play Senna. So I knew 1 year later I would be playing another racing driver, but now in the series about him as and our biggest idol, our biggest icon. So
Talking about that, for you as a Brazilian, how does it feel to portray someone that stands alongside Pelé in terms of greatness for Brazilian people? Like the 2 biggest Brazilians of all, there's a lot of important and super cool Brazilians, but it's Pelé and it's Senna. Do you think about that when portraying that character? Do you want just to make a living person and that shows that it's Senna? How is your approach?
Yeah, we were talking about it sometimes. Like, we of course knew how big he was and still is for us Brazilians and for millions of people and fans around the world. And we knew how huge, how big was our production and all the structure we had. We stayed in Argentina and Uruguay shooting for months, like almost 7-8 months away from home. But we were focusing on
The next day.
the next day, yeah.
Because it's too much, especially for Gabby.
Yeah.
Because it's that, like you said, like there are only 2 people really in terms of sports in Brazil, and even that go above sports. And I think if he had started going, okay, I'm playing this guy and thinking about it every day, he'd have crumbled.
Yeah.
So it was just like, this is the story we're telling, this is the scene we're shooting tomorrow.
Exactly. But still, to me, it was definitely the biggest honor of my career and the biggest challenge for me as an actor. I don't know, being a Brazilian actor, I couldn't think of a better male character to play. So it was really a really intense process, but also I had lots of fun. It was just amazing, just the best time.
This is obviously for both of you guys because, and you were just talking about this. How do you guys go for like such historic characters without falling into cliches or making it like overly fictional, right? Because okay, these are these really famous people we all know and we all love, but at the same time, they are human beings.
Yeah, that was our main goal from the beginning. Like, we knew how important it would be for us and all the other real characters to look as similar as possible to allow the audience to connect with us, to immerse in our show. But still, for us as an actor, we were avoiding from the beginning any kind of imitation. So we had an amazing work with amazing artists, from hair and makeup and costume, and of course the directors. But we were trying. I think we all were trying to find the essence, the interior of our characters. I think that's the best way to connect, to tell the story, to be a channel to tell someone's stories as actors.
I got nothing to add. Said it all.
You think it was perfect?
I thought it was perfect.
Thank you, man.
Should never said that to you.
I got just one last question. First of all, thank you so much for this opportunity, for real. And this
Thanks
is
to you.
a silly question, of course, but I want to know your perspective. Between a real life race between you guys, who do you think will win?
What are we talking about? In a Formula One
Cars.
car?
If we will
If you
be
put us in a
them,
Formula-
car, I mean, if you wanna, yeah, why not? An F1
In a Formula One, in an F1 car, neither of us gets off the grid.
I know. No. In a normal car, maybe.
In a normal actual car, I don't know. He's done more actual racing in full-sized cars, but in go-karts, when we got to the end of prep,
it drives better.
it depends on the track though.
Yeah.
There was by the end of prep.
I think just like Senna and Prost, I think he's more technical in a way. I think it's more beautiful to watch him racing. I think I drive more aggressively.
Yeah, you drive more aggressively. But like by the end, yeah. But by the end, like at end of prep, when we karted lots in prep, by the end of prep, when we would, so we weren't doing races in prep. We would go out, one of us would go out in front from the pits and the other one was behind, and we would do timed laps, like quali laps. We would just try and get the fastest lap. Not faster than each other, just we were both trying to improve. By the end of prep, we were 0.1 of a second from each other on any one lap.
Quite close.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, we both, like, by actual standards, we both suck, don't get me wrong. But we suck the same, which is good, right?
For actors.
Yeah,
we were good
exactly.
for actors.
We're decent for actors, maybe.
That is our new Infobae series, putting real actors to race cars really fast on a pit.
Yeah.
Thank you
Exactly.
guys so much for this interview.
Thanks,
Again,
thank you.
I'm not just saying this, the series is awesome, it's super fun to watch, and you both guys are super great in it, so really congratulations. Parabéns
Thank you so
a
much.
você.
Obrigado.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank
Gracias.
you.
Bye-bye. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
You too.